Hello everybody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. How's it going? Finger guns. I can't do finger guns. My left hand doesn't work the way it should. I can do finger gun with my right. I can't snap with my left hand. Wow, my left hand's so weak. I guess that's our topic of today. Might as well keep going with the silent, right? Things you can do with one hand but not the other. I can't. Okay, if I tell this, chat's gonna make fun of me. Well, that's shit. If I tell this story, it's not a story. It's like that's my life. So, I've grown accustomed to opening the door from my house with my keys with my left hand, and I've never opened the door to my house with my right hand, which means every time that I have something on my left hand and I try to open the door with my right hand, I can't get inside of my house. I just can't open the door. My hands just don't work that way, I guess. Remove curses from my deck? Okay. And I can't open the door. Similarly, I mean, I can use the mouse with both hands, and I can use the keyboard with both hands because I have practice with both hands. Oh, get over yourselves, you. I have practice, okay? I don't mean nothing else other than that. I have practice with the mouse because I used to have a mouse that didn't really work well with one hand, but it worked well with the other. I don't know. It was weird. And then, what else can I do? Like, I can do a lot of heavy lifting stuff with my right hand, I suppose. Heavy lifting? I don't know if I would call it heavy lifting, though. What would I call it? What I mean to say is, usually since I open the door with my left, that means that I have to carry the groceries with my right. So I'm pretty sure my right arm is a lot stronger than my left. But, I mean, how do you test that stuff? Well, there has to be like the thing you do to measure your strength. There's like a little bar thing you pull on. I guess if you pull with the other hand, it would just let you know which hand is stronger. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of a moot point. But what am I trying to get to? I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Does anybody remember? Because I don't. Wait, can the... No, I didn't buy the gold. Skewer then. The fuck was I talking about? Things you can do with one hand but not the other. Right? And what about it? Brain, are you okay? Cause like you don't seem okay. Cause like, are you sure you're okay, Brain? It's not a thing you normally do, Brain. Just walk out on me in the middle of a conversation. I guess I don't have that many examples, which is why my brain kind of shut off after a while. Well, yeah, I can't snap, which is how this whole conversation got started anyways. But, I mean, what else can't I do with my left? I guess I can't do origami as well as I can with my right hand, because I'm very well versed at origami with my right hand. I can even make a what's the name of that? A paper crane. I can make a paper crane with my right hand inside of my pocket, as in like not looking at it. But I can't do the same with my left. I guess it's just about practicing, right? Well, yeah, what else would it possibly be? Lagavulin? It's been a while. I don't know, man. My brain's like confused. 10 times 3. Yeah, let's go. What else can't I do with my left? I guess I can't keep my left hand as straight as I can my right hand. Which is a very weird thing to say. How much damage are you doing? That 25% down to 15, you're doing 20? That's flippin' ridiculous. I don't know what the point of that is. Give me neutralize and also the skewer. The skewer? The the skewer. It is a skewer. Brain, what are you doing? We all knew it was a skewer. Siphon Soul means if I get another skewer and another neutralize, it means I can kill him? No, I'd be off by 3. Okay. Well, we have Regal Pillow, which means the next fireplace will just rest. Man, this thing about telling stories is difficult. Not usually a very good storyteller. Shop? Sure. Can't buy none of the good stuff. So I guess we just remove something. What do we want to remove? Remove a strike. Stories. Stories of interest that would interest people by making them interesting. I don't know. I can tell you about the stories behind my thing back here. Ooh, bullet time being upgraded is nice. Yeah, okay, let's upgrade bullet time. So this is a curtain. But originally, are you flipping kidding me? Okay, okay. You know what? I don't mind if you're flipping kidding me. Smith the cloak and dagger, please. Because I'd like 2 shifts for 1 block. And it's the mucus monster. Okay, neutralize, cloak and dagger, dagger throw, get rid of the fend, shift, strike. What am I trying to say? Right. So my original idea for the background for my green screen was to make the green screen as cheap as humanly possible. It's still good enough. And to do that, I had to I researched it online, right? And the only thing I could find about a cheap green screen was buying paper and then gluing it either to a wall. But behind me there's not a wall, there's a... What the hell is that thing? Right, I was distracted and I accidentally got him too far. There's not a closet, but my clothes are behind there, and then like a mirror. You guys have seen it. Of course you've seen it. I mean, it's been on the background of most of my videos, right? I don't know. I don't think I should be interrupting them. Because now I need a whole skewer to kill 1 acid slime. The hell am I trying to say? Right, so originally the cheapest option I saw was to glue green paper of some kind to the wall, like a white wall. And then that would somehow, magically I suppose, make it so the background acted as a green screen. So then I try to do that, but since I don't have a wall behind me, I figured I could build a fake wall, I suppose you could call it that, out of cardboard as well as sticks, right? Which I have the sticks somewhere. I'll show them to you later because they're behind the green screen. I don't want to move it right now. And then I figured this is the boss, so it doesn't matter how much HP I lose. If I glued enough paper to cardboard, then I could stand the cardboard up and it would be like a fake wall and it would not be very heavy, right? But I went to the, I went to this shop, the paper shop, where they sell paper. 32 is still within the limits, okay. I went to the paper shop and they didn't have enough cardboard. They only had like 4 pieces of cardboard. So I was like, sure, whatever, I'll buy them. And then afterwards, I bought the paper and I bought the cardboard and I glued it together with like white glue. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, for a very obvious reason, it didn't work. The white glue stuck to the paper and it made it brittle and like breakable. So I would not recommend you use white glue to glue paper to make a green screen. Then I switched to just taping the paper to the cardboard. And this went on for a couple of weeks, which is why, okay, I just kind of messed myself up accidentally, which is why in one of the last videos, 20 something, the wall falls on top of me because it's not connected to anything behind me. The way to hold it up is if I, yeah, please. I mean, it's not like I can say no, so. The way that I used to hold it up is that if you open the cabinets behind me, there's 2 on each side. If you put both of them, you could sit the cardboard there or wood later, and then the pressure or the weight from the wood itself with the friction from the cabinet would make it stand up a little bit. So then I devised originally the monitor in front of me is new. So I devised a way to use the monitor to the monitor, I made it so that I could the box or the monitor I broke apart in hopes of making it, first of all, a soundproof barrier for my computer, which I'm always having problems with because in my opinion it's too loud. And then not ideal. What am I trying to say? Right, I try to make a like soundproof with corrugated cardboard, like the little fibers, I guess, inside the cardboard. That's what I was trying to make a soundproof barrier of some kind inside of. I mean, that was the plan anyway. And then that didn't work, so instead I broke those pieces of corrugated cardboard and I made them into little triangles to hold up the base of the backboard for the green screen, right? But then the cardboard background didn't work. It was ugly. I had to patch the whole thing together because it was breaking apart from the white glue. And then for some reason, I decided that, well, I didn't decide. I wanted to buy more cardboard, but my grandma convinced me that maybe I should make it out of cardboard instead I should make it out of wood. And we had some spare wood lying around. I had some wood laying around, and I made a thing for the wall to sit on, and that is what fell on top of me. The wood made cardboard thing, like wood lining the outside of the cardboard. Missing whale. Skewer. Anyway, and then because it fell on me, my grandma decided that no, I should not go with that. I should instead go for this, which is what I originally wanted to do, to be honest with you, which was just a what am I trying to say? Which is basically a curtain behind me, made out of not necessarily green screen material, because I don't have green screen material, but green screen material. And so that's what I did. And this actually was not very expensive. Probably cost $20 US if I had to guess. I mean, the fabric was the most expensive. The wire that's connecting it is not really a problem. And aside from that, I mean, everything's kind of just peachy at this point. So yeah. The thing is, this is not mucilin, so it's kind of see-through, which is why on my last video you could see the sun behind me. It's not actually the sun, if you didn't know. It's actually there's a mirror behind me, and the reflection from the light above me hits the mirror and goes through the green screen into, well, the camera lens. So since I didn't really want that to keep happening, then I just covered the mirror with a piece of spare green material with paper that I was having from the other green screen. And overall, I think everything has been real good. I haven't had many problems with this. There is one issue. It's not connected to the ceiling, it's connected to the walls via just a little nail. So if the thing ever in its lifetime decides to just be a little bit too heavy, or I accidentally put a little bit too much weight on it, it's possible that it would just fall off. So I might one day accidentally touch it and it will fall on me. So I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, this is not my house, this is Grandma's house. I don't want to really make holes all over the place. I mean, at least I don't want to. So, I mean, that's kind of been the adventures. You've seen them on camera, and I figured showing you the little maintenance symbol thing was a good way to show you that this is all kind of messed up. What am I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give commentary while at the same time playing the game. Because sometimes turning my brain off is good, but I'm not good at commentary like this, like story-wise. I'm more used to talking about the game. But if I'm being honest, most of the YouTubers that I watch do this story stuff. So I mean, I might as well learn. So yeah, that's about that. I am really hoping, against all hope, that I never have to mess with this green screen shenanigan stuff ever again. I know that I might have to sometime, but I'm just gonna hope that this is okay. The color is not perfect, which is why if I move my hands particular ways, they get erased. And I don't know enough. Let's be honest. It's not it's not the fabric's fault. It's my fault for not knowing enough how to set it up correctly. I also don't have the best lighting. This is an 8. Why would I possibly want it on my hand at the beginning? A 16 is not bad. More 16s are better. Yeah. The one thing that I'm a bit concerned with is I'm probably gonna have to leave this place eventually. Probably sooner rather than later. So won't that mean 12 damage twice? God damn, yeah, sure. I don't even know which one is. It's probably the other one. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna take it with me, or if I'll be able to take this green screen with me. I'd like to take it with me, but I don't know how I'd be able to set it up someplace else. We're having a very good run, and I'm just gonna pretend that it's because of my storytelling. Right, don't need you, or you. Back flip. Interesting. Neutralize, heal hook is the way to go. Because I can't bullet time. Otherwise, bandage, poison, backstab, blast knife, dagger throw. I mean, what's the alternative, right? I don't have a very interesting background behind me, and I'm not really comfortable with making marks on the house. Like, I really don't want to mess with grandma's walls. So usually when you have a background, you have to make it all interesting, a la what? I was thinking a la Philip DeFranco style, but I don't know if most of you would even know what that's like. So I figured just green screen's better. Since I move around all the time, then it kind of means I don't have to worry about my background so much. Who would really like Venom? And yeah. I've also been messing with my computer. I just got Noctua fans installed on my computer. And I have to say, I am kind of excited about that. I'm not sure if it's the right fit for what I want. But I honestly don't know. Because what I need is basically for my computer to make the least noise possible. I could probably find some better insulating materials, but I have options for that. And then I also have new fans that I got, because I'm hoping that with the new fans, the noise background is better. And then I'm just starting this out, so I'll learn how to make all the things that I want to make and make them interesting and cool. And maybe one day that will be enough. Which it never is enough. So I'm gonna go the ghetto route. I'm gonna go with sound dampening with egg cartons. Which is, again, kind of the ghetto route. There are probably other ways to go about it, but at least where I am, it costs like $50 to get like a little square of insulating foam. I really don't want to have to buy a $50 square of insulating foam. I'd rather not. Kind of just seems like the game, the silent at least, is just Shiv City. I mean, for setup reasons, these are not great. The others are fine. Odd-laid plants, neutralize, backstab. I don't need bullet time. What did I get rid of? I don't flippin' know. Right. Champy is here to grace us with his presence once again. And we are going to tell Champy that even though we don't know his actual real name, he will always be a little prince in our hearts. And what the hell does that actually mean? I have no clue. But it sounds kind of corny and cute. So I'm kind of hoping to just distract you from the fact that I don't know what I'm saying. With that. I thought I clicked something. Whatever. That always happens. Right, what else can I tell you guys about? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't force it, right? I should just go with the flow. Like if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I should have gotten the bullet time. And I've always had this idea of I'm not very inventive. I don't know if that's a word. I mean, inventive is a word, but I don't know if it's the word I'm looking for. I am not super creative, I guess. I somehow lost my creative spark somewhere along the lines. I gotta go find it. But But I've always had this idea of a YouTube channel, which I might make someday if I'm successful enough to get the money to do this. But if I ever am able to, I'd like to make a YouTube channel that copies the style of other YouTube channels, not in terms of parody, but in terms of a homage to them. So what do I mean by that? I mean, for example, let's take a Vsauce. Instead of making a whole series about it, which would not be the point of that, the channel would instead be about like 1 or 2, maybe 3 videos, because there's 3 Vsauces, paying a homage to Vsauce by making another Vsauce type video. So what I mean by that, I mean, like, for example, find some other possible kind of topic that Vsauce might talk about and pay homage to them, not by making fun of them, but by adding something to the repertoire that is that kind of show, right? And I figured that if I ever have the money to do it, then that I would like to do that myself. And just, you know, for example, one day do a Phil DeFranco video, another day do a Vsauce video. Never repeat. It's not about stealing content from them. That would not be the aim. The aim of this would be more showing the creators how excited one can be about what they do, right? Like, I'd love to do a Zay Frank, you know, my Harto, something like that. Just to pay homage, not to steal. Like one video or two on the channel, maybe lifetime, if not maybe a couple years, once every year. I don't know. We'll see. I might just continue this later. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna have to stop here. I like the rambling. I'll get better at it in time. So, yeah. Anyways, please like and subscribe. It's a bit late. It's like my 4th hour recording on a row. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of feel like rambling is where I'm supposed to be at. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I think I already said it. Please like and subscribe. I won't be as creepy as last time, I promise. And I'll see you guys in the next one.